Hey everyone, I hope you had a great day. In this video we are looking at some new r/malicious compliance stories. I hope you enjoy them. The first story is called Revoked Overtime Right. This was several years ago when I worked at a big name coffee shop. My shift was 5 AM to 1:30 PM. Often around 1 PM, giant groups of kids on school field trips would come through the area. The coffee shop was located in a major Canadian city, very close to a bunch of museums. I had been working a lot of overtime because of it, to help my coworkers through the rush. But then I got written up by my supervisor for doing too many overtime shifts without approval. I was explicitly informed to not work overtime again. I had lost overtime privileges until corporate deemed that I could have them again. And working overtime again prior to that would result in further disciplinary action. The day after I was written up, right as my shift ended, 3 big buses full of kids unloaded and filled the shop. At 1:30 PM, on the dot, my watch alarm went off and I went to go clock out. The store manager, who wrote me up the day prior, said, "Wait, where are you going?" I reminded her that I had lost my overtime privileges. Then I clocked out, retrieved the shift drink I had made for myself right before the rush, and left. The next day, I was informed that my overtime privileges had been reinstated. The next story is called New Manager Knows Best. I work at a fast food joint at the moment. I've been there for years and was tasked with training a couple new management employees. I treated them like any other trainee, showed them a few extra tips to help them like I would anyone else. Now I have one of them trying to tell me how to do my job every single day. Like I don't know what I'm doing. It drove me insane for about a week before I decided I was done with that crap. I was taken into the office for telling this manager that they weren't following the correct rules. Threatened to be written up as well. Enter the malicious compliance. I've been doing everything his way. My district manager, who I've known for years, came in and caught me breaking rules. He almost laid an egg right between the sandwich station and the fryer in the middle of a lunch rush. He politely asked me why, at the top of his lungs, I was doing these things. I replied with, "So I won't get written up," and nodded towards the new manager. I immediately asked another manager for a break to grab a drink, so I could stand behind the office and listen. Today was a good day. The third story is called Send Me an Email. I work in a production facility that is heavily regulated by FDA rules and regulations. One of them is that anything that deviates from SOP has to be investigated. Strict deadlines have to be met, and although extensions are allowed, it has to be due to unforeseen circumstances. I've worked here for close to 10 years and I have a unique position there. I do it well and need little if any oversight as long as I meet weekly goals. I also step in to help review investigations and route them in the system for closure when needed. I am hourly and refuse to work from home since I'm not getting paid for it, plus home is family time. I like to track my work through email, so if something unusual is requested of me, I ask people to send me an email so I make sure to do it. We got a new associate supervisor. He is not my supervisor, but he outranks me. I will call him Jerk. Jerk came to me and said, "It's Friday and past your clock out time." "What are you doing here?" "Helping out a coworker who had to leave on time. HR wants us to reduce overtime and there's no reason why you should be here. Don't worry about it. I'm sure my supervisor will address it if it is a problem. You are just running the clock. As a supervisor, I know a lot of things that you are not aware of. I think you need to clock out and leave. I'm waiting for an investigation to be signed off so I can close it. Well, your lack of planning does not constitute an emergency. Do me a favor. Send me an email so I can put it on my to-do list." "Fine. By the way, you will get nowhere in life if you need simple reminders for things like go home." The email read something to the effect of, "Due to recent HR directive, personnel are asked to reduce overtime hours. You are directed to leave within 15 minutes as per our conversation at 5:30 PM today." If that is what they want, okay. Cue malicious compliance. I forwarded the email to my supervisor and left. I got a frantic call Saturday asking me what the hell I was thinking about having an investigation go overdue. I say that the jerk told me to leave. Please see the email I forwarded you. I get a call back begging me to run in and close the investigation, which literally would take me less than 5 minutes. and that includes a quick email check. I say sure, but since rules are rules, I invoke call-in rules. Instead of 1.5 times my time, I get double pay for 4 hours minimum. My supervisor was so ecstatic that I could go in that she immediately said yes. I took my family with me, had them sit in the car as I popped in, click close, left and went for a nice family lunch. Jerk got written up, as is a rule for causing an investigation to go overdue, and it directly affected his raise and bonus. Oh, and he never talks to me. That alone is a huge win. That is a great idea with the emails. Getting everything in writing is the best way to maliciously comply. The last story is called Getting What I Want. I'm in the UK and was with friends at one of the main coffee shop brands. It was a few days after Christmas last year. When I was served by the barista, it was obvious that I was going to have an experience. The guy acted haughtily and spoke to people with a sneer. He came across like he considered himself a prince amongst men. He had a long floppy fringe that he kept brushing out of his contempt-filled eyes every few seconds. He clearly didn't want to be there or deal with the likes of me. Awkward for both of us. It was a two-man team, so a barista would take the order and make the drink. So he had to make whatever anyone ordered. It was very early January and the shop still has advertisements up for Christmas seasonal drinks. I'm a fan of uncommon flavored coffee or hot chocolate, and that shop was advertising a Black Forest hot chocolate. Black Forest is basically dark chocolate, black cherry and cream. I ordered one and the barista looked me up and down and sneered, "That's a Christmas drink." Yes? It's after Christmas. Yes? So I can't make you a Christmas drink. But you are advertising it and you've still got the ingredients open behind the counter. This drink is basically a shot of flavored sauce, hot chocolate and cream on top. It's not that onerous or taxing to make compared to a normal hot chocolate. It's literally a normal hot chocolate with a flavored syrup. The barista was sighing and rolling his eyes. It's not available right now. I wondered if he was being a tool for some unknown superiority complex, was being lazy and didn't want to make this beverage, or if there really was some directive. So I threw up a weather balloon question. Okay, fine. In that case, would I be able to buy a single shot of a flavored syrup, please? It says they are 35 pence on the board. The barista, dismissively, I don't see why not. Can I order a shot of the black cherry syrup there, but in a medium-sized takeaway cup? The barista tuts and silently turns, gets a shot of that syrup in a cup for me and contemptuously places it in front of me. Anything else? Cue my malicious compliance. I slide the cup back to him and say, "Can you make a medium hot chocolate in this cup for me please? And stir it well before you put the whipped cream on top." The barista grimaces and realizes that I have followed his instructions completely and still got myself a Black Forest hot chocolate. I stand and watch him make it, which he does with the most reluctant and bitter energy imaginable. For the record, it was pretty good. Thanks for watching the video to the end. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe, and if you have time, watch another of my videos. And now, I hope you have a great day. See you soon. Bye bye.